boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Five-time best-selling author Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much, my friends. My friends, you're going to walk with me today. You're going to do my daily routine here when it's not too hot. But I can tell you it's going to be super duper hot today. My friends, I'm going to answer a question here from one of our subscribers. It's ask, Mickey D, when are you going to start taking profits on your uranium stocks? When's a good time to start taking profits on your uranium stocks? I'm going to tell you when it's a good time to take profits on your uranium stocks right now, my friends, here in a second. You know, the scoop is for your education, your information, your entertainment only. Not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor, my friends. I'm an author, I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white. You can go to your local library and ask for those books, my friends. They will order them for you free. Every county in America has a budget for books, my friends. So you let them know, hey, order those Mickey D books. They don't get a lot of requests. So you tell them, hey, they usually order that stuff, you know, that's non-controversial. You know, that uranium stuff, we don't deal with that uranium stuff. Or that cannabis stuff, it's legal. So it's legal in their state, most likely. If it's legal in your state, they'll go ahead and they'll order the books for you. The audio book, the paperback book, or the ebook, my friends. So just ask them and they will take care of that for you. If that system's not in place right now, it will be in place in the next 60 days in your area. That way you get all of these stocks. I want everybody to be on the same page, guys, because this is a big, major run. My friends, if you're not with us on the African Uranium Super Trade, at least get in on the trades in some of the books, my friends. And we cover 4 specific areas, guys. We cover the Bitcoin crypto area. We cover the gold, silver area. We cover the uranium area, my friends. And we cover the cannabis area. And oftentimes, there are more than one. There are 2 bull markets going in those 2 at the same time, guys, at the same time. So we gotta, you know, hey, it's here for us. But let me get to the question of the day here. One of the subscribers, she asked, okay, Mickey D, when are you going to take profits because you're way up? So we get in early so we can take profits early, right? I asked you, I told you, don't get mad at me because I started taking profits on Riot at $12 and $13. Sure, it went up to $70, $80 or what have you. I missed majority of the run, but I was in at 92 cents. I'm gonna do the same thing with now with uranium fuel, with energy fuel, uranium fuels, energy fuels. Yo. That one. I'll do the same thing because we're in roughly the same price, 90, 92, 95 cents or so. So I deserve to take profits at 12, 13. Don't get mad at me, but when it goes up to 200, I'm still going to have some shares. I'm going to have something in the game, guys. It's just that when you start taking profits, I'd rather have a free ride, guys. I'd rather make a lot of money on selling half of my stocks and then just going for the free ride, you know, and having those stocks, that's on the house. So if you're in that position and you can do that, that's the way I would advise you to do it. Otherwise, it's your own personal call. If you're up 40%, if you're up 50%, I mean, the bank is paying you 0.5%, you know. So if you're up anywhere close to there and you want to keep your money and be profitable, go ahead and do your thing. That's what you do, guys. But I would just tell anyone that, you know, we're going to be way up. We're way up already. So, guys, we're going to be way up. And we're doing exceptionally well with these trades, my friends. If you didn't get a chance to look at the video a couple videos ago, guys, look at it. Appia, I was telling you about, our only 5G play that we put out. It was a year and a half or so ago, 2 years ago or whatever. It's at 15, 20 cents or so. Now it's going to be approaching $1. I did give you the last call on that one. I'm early because, you know, some people say, well, Western Uranium, when you gave us the last call on Western Uranium, it only went under $1 once or twice. Well, I told you in the video that's what was going to happen. It was only going to go under $1 once or twice. So if you've been watching the video, you know, well, not a lot of people watch the videos. But anyway, that's a story for another day, you know, with what's going on here. We come in from a little different perspective here. It's my 3rd uranium bull market. So I come at a little different than a lot of other people when you know, they do. And don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. I love these guys. I love what's going on right now in the uranium. People can see what I traded in 2005 and 6 and 7. They see what I was trading, and they see these stocks go. You see these stocks that went from really low to up high. And I've highlighted Denison Mines so many times for you guys. Denison is one of those that did very well for us. It went to a teenager. And there are several others, my friends. There's a handful, and you have most of them, guys, that went from pennies to teenage status, or at least double-digit status, over $10, or at least they pierced $10, or intraday were over $10, So we all know that $10 is a very, very tough resistance area. At $10 on these stocks. I know you guys are saying, Mickey D, what are you telling me a 25-cent stock is going to get to $10? Yeah, well, you think it's a joke right now, but the joke is going to be on you, guy, because you're not going to get in early, and you're going to be wondering what happened when these stocks. You look at people are already regretting not getting Paladin. Plug your nose and buy these stocks. Paladin was just, what was Paladin? Paladin was just 3, 4, 5 cents. Seems like it was months ago. Maybe it was a year ago or so. I tell you, plug your nose. They're 45 cents now, USD. Plug your nose and buy these stocks, guys. Plug your nose and buy these stocks because they're cheap. They're certainly really super cheap right now. So all of them right now. Any stock that the consensus estimates for some of these stocks is basically, really, 100% or what have you, guys. But we really know, we have I'm talking about using my 2 prior uranium bull market experience on it. Sometimes experience is better than the theoretical knowledge that everybody's kicking out there right now, which I have also. But I don't really want to talk over people. I want to just tell you the basics, guys. You get in a stock at 25 cents and you key on that uranium spot price. Now, when that uranium spot price, which is roughly around $31, $32 a pound right now, when it goes up to $50, we'll give it 60. When it goes to $60 a pound, sell half of your stocks. Now, it doesn't get that simpler. That's simplistic. I know it's simplistic, but it's supposed to be simple. The stock market is not supposed to be hard and tough and people can't understand it. And you listen to people and you can't understand what they're saying and stuff. That's part of what a lot of people I know tell me. I could never understand that. Every other word they can't understand. Well, I'm giving you the simplicity of it, guys. Get a book. Those stocks in that book. Okay, this is it, guys. Buy those stocks in that book for pennies and just patience. Pennies and patience pay in this market, guys. Pennies and patience. They pay. You can make a whole lot of money on pennies and patience. Guys, somebody should write a book out there on, well, maybe I'll write it. Pennies and patience. That's all you need. These baby knockouts, these companies we pick at super, super low levels, they become young men and young women. They become adults and they grow up. I mean, we've had them go to 200 over. IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties, which the only person out there in the media that gave us our props was the great Jim Cramer, or Mad Money. So we give Jim his props because he gave the scoop their props. My friends, it went to over $200. Guys, sure, we looked at that 140 or so. Most people bailed out about 140, and then it went back down where we said it was going to go, 60, 65, and then it went back up, guys. That's what we get in these stocks so early. Reward your winners, guys. Reward your winners. I'm thinking about right now. I told you I was going to reward Western Uranium. I was going to reward a couple of these stuff. I'm going to add, if they're hungry and they're doing very well. That is, if they do well, they're hungry, right? If they're hungry, some of these stocks, I'm going to add maybe 200 shares. Just top them off. 300 shares, 500 shares. Just top them off, guys. Add 100 shares, add 50 shares, because they're doing what they're supposed to do. And those laggards that have been there, and the news flow is really kind of crummy, you got to be able to judge that, and that's what we do. Your news flow is, and they've gone a different direction. You know, they were digging for uranium, and now they're digging for something else. You know, they've gone from uranium to hydrogen, over to cannabis, from cannabis over to water, from water over to cow pastures or agricultural company now, whatever. You know, they're not the same company that they were, my friends. And that's what those companies we want to sell. Even though we might be up, you may be up 100, 200% on them, because they started off with a good idea and we got in super early. So even if they've changed their mission, we want them gone. We don't want them in our portfolio anymore, guys. We want them gone. But as far as that selling goes, I'm going to look at selling when the spot price, which is a laggard, you know, of course the term price is going, it's doing its thing. The long-term contracts are doing their thing, and we'll find out here sooner rather than later, because Sprot's going to open the door and the floodgates here, and it's going to change the game, I believe. So we'll know more information as it comes out, and they'll be telling us, you know, as the price escalates, which I believe we'll know sooner rather than later, and these stocks will go up. And when they go up, like I said, when spot price is roughly around $60, you know, and there's a spike up on these stocks, on our stocks, it's time to take profits, guys. We're not greedy. We're not greedy. We're not going to get greedy. You know, I told you this when you were up. Go back to that. Look at the videos, guys. When we were trading these marijuana stocks up in Canada, and you guys were up 4 and 5 and 6,000%, I was saying, guys, don't get greedy. Take your profits. We take profits on the scoop. We live to fight another day, guys. We live to fight another day. So take your profits. Don't get greedy. You know, what's that old saying? Bears make money, bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered, hogs get slaughtered. Let's not get slaughtered, guys. Let's not get slaughtered. Let's take our profits. If we're up big, you cut it in half and take the free ride, guys, if you still think it's going up. Take the free ride. You know, one thing I've learned through the years is don't sell out of everything. You know, and I've told my people, my regular subscribers, my regular listeners, they know I've made the mistakes before. I've made the mistakes that I don't want you to make. I sold Amazon.com at $11. I bought it at $4. I thought I was doing something, right? And then I watched it go up to 100 and was almost throwing up every day, you know, as I watched this. I don't want you guys to go through that with some of these stocks. Get a little bit here, a little bit there, and reward those that continue to go up. If you have to sell your laggards, those ones behind, sell them. Sell them and put that into another. It's not investment advice. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm telling you about my experience. This is my own experience, and this is my own trading life, my friends, and it is very, very successful. You know, I'm keeping it real, man. It's been very successful. Without the stock market, I don't know if Hawaii and the Virgin Islands and you know, the White House and everywhere else would be in the flavor. You know, I don't know if that would be in part of my history. You know, without trading. Let's face it, those big licks. I used to trade with a guy named Willie T, the late Willie Tuxon. He was a great trader. Willie T used to tell me, he said, Mickey, this is what you got to do. You got to have a big lick. You got to have a big lick. And his guy, I tell you the story, guys. His guy was he liked Doug Casey, and Doug Casey was his guy, and I'm James Dines was my guy. We used to come to work. You know, we worked at that big tower there in San Fernando Valley, you know, overlooking the city and all that. Big time mortgage guys, you know, real estate guys and all that kind of crap. Commercial, residential real estate and all that. You know, we had a good time, right? But our passion was stocks. And his passion was stocks. One day, he made about 60 grand. This is during the dot-coms, right? During dot-coms, things were running up like crazy. He made about 60, and I made, like the same day, I made about 15,000. So that woke me up. I woke up. It took a $15,000 day to wake me up. Well, it woke me up. 60 for him, and it woke him up. So from that day on, it was like we listened to those two guys, James Dodds and Doug Casey. So we would, I hate to say that, Doug would, so, well, Doug, he was international mail. He was traveling around. He didn't care who listened to him then. But he's a visionary, guys. Doug Casey, visionary. But we really had a good time with that. He bought a big house. He had a big pool there in the valley. I used to take the kids over. My kids used to love his house. Yeah, I had a modest house. I was a modest working man. But he'd gone for it, and he gung-ho. His kids were gone and everything. My kids were still at the house, But him and his wife laid back. We bring the kids over. We'd barbecue over there. He had a house right next to this guy, this big long-haired guy. Sorry about that, guys. Big long-haired guy. He was an actor. He was a model. Fabio was his name. Fabio. Hey, Fabio! He'd wave his hand like, like, who are you? Well, if it wasn't his neighbor, I'm coming out of his neighbor's house, so yeah, he had to wave his hand. He's a good guy. Fabio was a good guy, good actor, or whatever he was. I just saw some pictures of him. He's a suave guy or something. You guys know who I'm talking about. I don't really know the guy, but that's the kind of neighborhood he was in, with the big time people like that, my friends. But hey, I've been a little long-winded. It's been walking. I've just been walking down the area here. But I need to really get my workout on, guys. Love you. God bless you. And I will be looking at the spot price. If the spot price goes up and these stocks go up, spot price right now, $150, $32 in that area, guys. If it goes up to 55, 60, it's going to get my attention, because by that time, our stocks would probably have doubled or tripled. So some would even gone up even a lot higher. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. This is not a overnight trade. This is people will tell you, a buy and hold, Mickey D, that's old fashioned, man. That's out of touch. You got to trade every day. You got to get in and out of these things every day. No. This is a buy and hold, old time, old fashioned patience story. You just be patient, guys, and you will be the winner. You be the tortoise here, not the rabbit. And you will be the winner in this race, guys, when it comes to this uranium and these other stocks. Even the gold stock, guys. We tell you, buy pullbacks. We tell you, buy every pullback in gold and silver. Didn't I tell you that? At $17.50, have golden opportunity. Some of those. In fact, I bought some gold the other day. I bought, what's that, Aftermath Silver? I bought some Aftermath, guys. Right out the book. During silver mining stocks ready to explode. Right out the book. Bought some more silver. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. You guys have a great trading week, my friends. If I don't talk to you for a few days, stay up and stay cool and stay inside and stay hydrated. Love you. God bless you.